Hey yo, intro check, let's go.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like that. I know you like that. How long you been back, man? I see the girls in the club, they getting wild for me. And all the pretty chicks all wanna smile at me. These rap cats, man, they all got this style for me. And if I ever see them, man, they probably bow to me. And when this beat drop, I know they gon' lean. World debut.
Hey, what's up? If you like this video, you know what to do. Go ahead and slash that like button. And also, please, if you like what I do and the content I produce and you want to get down with the family, you know what to do. Annihilate that subscribe button. Also, hit that post notification bell. And while you're at it, leave me comments down below. And oh yeah, by the way, welcome back. My name is Mark. Let's go. Okay, so Genesis, you're next up on the docket. But before we jump into this reaction, huge shout out to... So this is Genesis versus the People. But then I'm also not sure if I should be saying Phil Collins and Genesis versus the People. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe I read in the comments that Phil Collins, before he went like on like his solo endeavors and started singing by himself, I'm assuming like he was incorporated within this group Genesis. So I'm just gonna say Genesis. So if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments below if it's Phil Collins and Genesis. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe he was a part of this group. But we are about to see if the verdict for Mama is gonna be a bop or if it's gonna be a flop. But I know if Phil Collins, my grandpa, anybody who comes across this, yes, Phil Collins is my adoptive grandpa, when he gets on the mic and he starts singing, all bets are off. You already know he's about to sit there and snap. So we are definitely about to get into this. So we're going to skip all the pleasantries and semantics and hear what he has to say. Hear what they have to say. Let's get into it. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so already 47 seconds in, and I want to say I love how silky smooth his voice sounds. It sounds like silk or like velvet. Like that's what like it is so amazing how silky his voice sounds on here. It's like so soothing to the ear. Like it's astounding. Like whoa, I love it. Let's get back into it.
I can see Ginger Mama, but I can't hardly wait. And to touch and to feel Ginger Mama, oh, I just can't keep away. In the heat and the steam.
Oh, this young Phil. Okay.
Eyes got me running, and I just can't break.
Come on.
So sick.
Give us Johnny Depp. He giving us like mysterious type of vibes over here. Like I'm getting like Captain Jack Sparrow, like dark energy. Like I don't know, for some reason this is giving me like when Johnny Depp did the Dior Sauvage campaign, and it was like real dark, like mysterious type energy for that campaign. Like that's one of my favorite colognes. I actually own that cologne, but he's giving me that type of energy on here. I love that dark, mysterious type of energy, like that sultry, like seductive type of energy. Let's get back into it.
In the heat and the steam of the city, eyes got me running, and I just can't break. So say you help me, mama, 'cause it's getting so hard.
Yes.
Now I can't keep you, mama, but I know you're always there. You listen, you teach me, mama, and I know inside you care. So get down here beside me. You ain't going nowhere.
Okay, and I also want to point out his timing. I love his timing on this because I feel like if he missed one beat or one note, it would throw the whole song off. And I think that's also lends itself to the technicality and the way that the instruments are being played as well. And the way that he's timing his voice so perfectly with those instruments is so amazing to me. Like, I just love the technicality and the vocal control that he possesses. Like, this is what you expect when you have a genius come to the mic and just start singing. Like, Phil Collins is such a god when it comes to vocal control and manipulating his voice and basically adapting it to anything and any situation. He's really a chameleon when it comes to things like that. Let's get back into it.
So get down here beside me. You ain't going nowhere. No, I won't hurt you, mama.
Yeah.
But it's getting so hard.
Woo! Okay, that scared me. Ooh, that's nasty.
Can't you see me here, mama, 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 mama?
Woo!
Please, can't you feel my heart? Or can't you feel my heart?
Ooh. Right here, I love how eerie and possessed he looks. Like he's giving like a very vacant stare. Like like it's almost so eerie. Like I feel like he's staring into my soul. And then also because the way that he's singing, I feel like he's singing from the depths of his soul and putting all that, channeling like all that energy and making me feel whatever he's feeling in that moment. I feel like it's basically drowning, and it's like a very intense type of energy. Like I feel like it's suffocating me almost. I feel like I'm taking on that energy that he's projecting, if that makes sense, within this track. And I love that. I love the type of vibe that I'm getting from here, because it's like, and I don't know if it's because the way that Phil Collins sing and the energy that he just brings and just his talent and his capabilities, but he's able to make you feel everything that he's singing, and I love that about him. Let's get back into it.
Or can't you feel my heart? Can't you feel my heart? Oh. Now listen to me, mama, mama,
Yeah.
mama. You're taking away my last chance. Don't take it away.
Woo!
Can't you feel my heart?
Woo!
Can't see you, mama.
I don't know if it's just me that feels this way, and somebody correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong, but for some reason, like even in, like within this scene, and it was all coming together, and I'm gonna speak more about it at the end, but it seems like this is like an institutionalized like setting. Like I don't know if it's like psychiatric or whatever, but that's the type of energy and type of vibe it's giving me. I'm not 100% sure if I'm on the right track, but let me know in the comments below. But let me get back into this. That was dope. I love that. That was amazing. Okay, so let me quickly talk about Genesis with Mama. Okay, so first off, already my verdict is that this is a bop. It's a whole bop. I loved everything about this track. And it's so crazy because when I first started listening to this song, I actually thought it was like a love type of song because the way when it first started off, his voice to me sounded so silky smooth and sultry almost. So I thought it was almost like a love type of track almost. Like I thought it was dedicated like him saying mama like to his special lady. But then as the track went on and I started watching the video and I started listening to it, for some reason it almost felt like it was like a cry out for help in a sense. And I almost felt like I said, with that one scene, it looked like it was almost like an institutionalized like setting, like a psychiatric type of like hospital or ward. And I don't, and also because of like when I seen like that vacant like blank stare, it was like so eerie, like it was like some demon like possessed within him, and he was trying to exorcise that. So I felt like it was almost like an exorcism, like he was trying to exorcise like some demon without of him, and like when he was calling out for mama, and I think it was all in the pitches as well with the way that he projected his voice that did it for me, that made me come to this conclusion. Like I said, I could be completely wrong on the meaning of this track. So like I said, it's completely subjective. So like I said, please correct me if I'm wrong. If you know more like basically the real meaning of the track, I can only speak from a standpoint of what I thought it meant because I am young and I'm coming across this now. But I love that it made me think, and it really got my gears going. Are like, yo, like what is this song really about? Like what is the true meaning? Like what is the message? Like what is the lesson? What is the point? And like I said, I love the energy that Phil Collins channeled within here because it really made me think like, yo, what is going on here? Like what is the message behind it? And I thought he absolutely killed it. Like they all did a phenomenal job. The way that those instruments were being played, that guitar and that keyboard, the technicality was amazing. Like you cannot sit there and say anything negative about that execution right there. That was phenomenal. Like they annihilated that. Killer, killer, killer. I'm here for everything that they did on that, and especially with Phil Collins being thrown in the mix with singing and the way that he was able to manipulate his voice and to be able to adapt so well to the intricacies and like the nuances of that, of the technicalities of the beat, and just the music in general was absolutely phenomenal. Like it's, I feel like this is like one of those songs, like I will always say, like Climax, like with Climax, what Usher did, and also like my favorite song by Prince, which is Purple Rain. Like those are two songs that I feel like it's very hard for any gender, male or female, to sing because of how high you gotta go or how deep you gotta go and drop down. And I feel like with Phil Collins, with this song on, what Genesis did was to be able to do the timing aspect is gonna be so killer for this, because I feel like if you miss any one wrong note, you will completely like obliterate this song and mess it up. And Phil Collins has the perfect pitch, perfect tone, perfect timing, and everything for it. He obliterated this track. Like this was hands down an annihilation, and his obliterate would be in a good way. But when I sat there and said that a person would obliterate it, that would be in a negative way, because you have to have that Phil Collins talent to be able to attack a track like this if you're going to cover it, because that was phenomenal. So with that being said, let me know what you thought of Genesis with Mama in the comments below. And with that being said, please remember to be safe out there. Remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.